Welcome to the Specialty Cropcast on Pomes and Stones. Join us for real conversations with farmers, agribusiness owners, and industry experts as we dive into farming, products, and the business of agriculture, all from the people who know it best.
First time back in
We might bomb on the first time back.
at least 2 months.
Welcome back to the Specialty Cropcast. Wow.
We're really going right now?
Yeah, we're live.
Oh.
We're back.
We're not live.
The mics are hot. We're not live. This is definitely being pre-recorded for
Yeah.
heavy editing purposes later.
Yeah. It needs it. Lord knows it needs it.
Yes, episode 10, I believe. It's been a long time coming.
It's been so long. When did we record our last one? The end of June?
It was with our good friend Travis Bracci.
Yep.
That was before harvest. That would have been around June 20th or something.
Yeah. Because then you
Week
headed
before you guys
downstate.
left.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a couple days before. So a lot has happened since then. So we're going to recap kind of what we've been doing for the last month and a half and some things that we're looking forward to here this fall as apples start to ripen up and get ready to get everything picked. So, Steve, how was your summer?
Busy. It's good. Yep. It's good. Cherry harvest was great over at our little farm there. Yeah, no complaints.
Quality was
Made
good?
it. Yeah, quality was good. We got hailed on a couple times, so we initially thought a lot of our tarts were just going to go in for juice, and then we end up shaking them all and sending them across the line.
Sweet cherries were all right.
Great.
God, you love to see it.
Even
I know.
Even after the hail, they turned out good.
Yeah,
Good.
yeah. The sweet cherries actually looked better than the tarts.
No brown rat.
Was it in there? Yeah, but
Did they
no
need 'em bad
rejections.
AS?
What's that?
Did they need them bad enough? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, we were very fortunate, I feel, after everything that happened this year to get all that in. So,
Yeah.
how about you guys? Tell us about the South, North, Zach.
Same here. Our crop overall tarts was better than we anticipated. I think we were figuring when we were all done 50% of a crop.
Nice.
Whereas when we started, we were thinking more 25 to 30.
Mhm.
So, but still on a short crop with a better price, it doesn't make up for
Right.
the difference.
Yep.
It would be a nice year to have a bunch of fruit, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Every year would be a nice year to have a bunch of fruit.
Well,
Yeah.
especially this year.
Right.
Sweet cherries were good? You guys
Yeah.
have a little bit left, don't you?
Yeah, we got about 80 acres left, but for the most part, they were all good. We lost some dark sweets to brown rot.
The
They were
rot.
just bad. We
Hmm.
didn't even want to take the time to shake it. They were so bad.
Yep.
So,
We had a little bit of that issue too. Some brown rot in the sweets. We walked away from some of the varieties, but I think part of it's self-inflicted because our trees are so tall that I don't think we can efficiently,
You guys-
effectively manage
You
it.
got to get those drone guys in to spray the tops.
I know it. They're just even with our bigger trucks. No matter how slow, you can't convince the guys to go
Yeah.
slow enough. We're trying to add more water,
Yep.
and we just can't seem to keep them out. We can do a good job until right before you start to harvest, and,
Yep.
and that's all it takes to take off when you
Yeah.
once you get a little bit of a problem. So
we slowed down and sprayed more water every time we sprayed. Still had brown rot.
Yep.
So, I don't know some of the chemicals we're using, if we're getting a resistance or not. I think our crop scout sent some samples out
Nice.
to see
If
if
it's
we're
something
building
different.
up some kind of resistance in the fruit or something.
Mm-hmm.
we need
'Cause
some
we've
new
got-
products.
2 blocks that we every year, doesn't matter what we do,
Hmm.
always have brown rot.
Just bad.
Yep.
Do you guys dormant spray those at all?
No.
Hmm.
Nope.
Interesting. Yeah. It'd be interesting if there's some resistance. though.
Right.
That'd be good to know. It's
I
out
wonder
there.
how often do they check that? Do you think? You think
That I don't know.
Only when there's a
university's doing that?
major problem.
Can
Somebody's
only think
asking, I feel
that's
like.
the first time we've done it on ours that I can
Gotcha.
recall. So
Yeah, we're opting more toward taking our older trees out because we're just now getting some production out of some smaller trees that we planted in 2019. So
okay,
we can afford to get rid of some of our bigger trees and the
Yeah.
ones that we're, the ones that we're leasing, we're probably going to trim down quite a bit. Probably lose a little production until they kind of bounce back after a hard prune. But
Mm-hmm.
if that helps us,
that's what
Keep
some
a
of
better
ours
crop
need
and
is to get brought down.
Yeah,
Because
cut
I'm
way
like
down.
you, I don't think we're getting good enough sprays. Doesn't
Right.
matter what you do. Big
Yeah.
trees.
big trees are tough.
Yeah.
Big trees are tough. Our cherry crop was pretty good quality. We were definitely a little bit shy
Yeah.
of where we wanted to be. Obviously, we were probably more in the 40% range. Some farms had plenty. Some farms had about none. And I think we started shaking our organic farm out past the casino here, and I think we shook for like 45 minutes to get one tank.
Hmm.
We said, well,
Ouch.
I'm not sure that pays the
Doesn't
bills.
quite make it, does
yeah. So we moved farms to a different organic one down the road here, and we tried that, and that was a similar pace. And we said, well, I just park the harvesters for the night and regroup. So we did that and moved on to some other stuff, and you do what you can with a short crop. And
So did you guys shake all your organics or no?
no, we probably only shook
Some heavy
50,
spots.
50 acres.
Some
we
heavy
we
spots.
picked and chose what we wanted to get at, and
Yeah.
that wasn't even good quality. So
Yep.
we pretty much took a hard L on that
Yeah.
this year,
Yeah.
which is unfortunate. But you can't have bumper crops every year. I guess that
No.
would be nice, but we've been due too. We've had great crops for the last 5-6 years. We've had some pretty.
You guys
Solid
maybe,
cherry
but we
crops.
have not.
Oh man, we've been. I guess it pays to have more land spread out. If you
Yeah.
get unlucky a couple of years in a row with some cold temperatures,
Right.
Right.
but so what else is coming up now?
Pears.
Pears. I did. I
Pears?
dropped some checks off to the guys, and they were
Oh, did ya?
they were
Were they picking?
started with some pears, so
Nice.
they're happy as can be.
Yep. Making money.
Pears good. Quality
Ours
looks
are good.
Yeah.
We have a very nice crop.
Nice.
I've
Heavy, I
heard-
heard.
Heavy.
Best
yes.
one. Best
Yeah.
in the area.
That's what I hear. Yeah.
I rode through some in Kuwait and that. Yeah. Very light.
Right. That's what I've heard all around. I don't know why we do and nobody else does.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get it.
It's the
But
spray guy.
sure.
It's probably Zach.
That's me.
Take the credit.
It's Zach.
Little pat on the back.
Yeah.
Oh, the spray guy, not the spray consultant. I got you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you. I'm
it's
talking
a-
about
it
you.
is the spray
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Oh man. And then apples, obviously, that's the next big thing that's going to roll through northern Michigan here. So,
Yes.
You guys already started.
yes, we already started and finished picking our premier Honeycrisp. It took us 2 days to do 15 acres.
Nice.
It was actually about 2 days, 2 full days.
How was
Which-
quality?
It was good. We got a text from our guy down on the ridge who bought them and said the apples look nice, and
Told you.
he was happy.
Yep.
He said he'll be up on the 20th to look at
Our stuff.
Honeycrisp. So
Or everybody's
Nice.
stuff. Yeah.
Yep. So we'll talk with him and show him around the farm, and so that was pretty interesting. It's funny with I was texting with that guy, and it's interesting how many honeys you see on the tree that don't make it into the box.
Mhm.
And I'm like, man, it kind of looked like we had 70 to 80 boxes, and we ended up with 33.
Mm.
And you're like, wow, there's actually just all it takes is one little nick and one little corner, and you're like,
Mhm.
well,
Yeah.
nobody's gonna buy that. Throw that in the
Right.
ground, even though
They're perfectly
99%
fine
of
to
it
eat.
is good. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're perfectly fine to eat, even with the bitter pit.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
It's just,
Nothing,
it's
just
just
the
a skin.
appearance.
Yep.
Right.
Which is unfortunate, but yeah, I mean, it was interesting for us because we've only picked processing apples so far, so it's a different process to take your time and
Right.
clip the stems and be a
Some
lot
fresh.
more careful putting them in the box and stuff like
Mhm.
that, which is new to us, which
It is
isn't
a
new to
big
you
process,
guys.
though. You gotta be
little
so
adjustment.
gentle with that
I
baby.
know it.
It's like a baby.
They're special.
Can't just
special
lean
apple.
over the box and drop the ropes.
No. No.
The one time I was at picking apples, 3:00 in the afternoon, you better. There may have been some apples taking a 6-inch, 8-inch fall on accident. Anyway, so what about you guys?
Hate to see it.
What's your first varieties up?
Max.
Oh, everyone loves a Mac.
Oh. The ones that, yeah, they're falling. So we got to get them off shortly. But yeah, Max. I don't know.
We'll start on Spies or Honeycrisp, just depending on where they are at maturity wise.
Do you guys do your starch? Do you do starch testing, or are you a taste test kind of guy?
I go out and taste it. When it tastes sweet, it's ready to go.
Were our apples ready when you came
Yeah,
and had some?
they were. They were good.
We made the right call. Didn't do one starch
You
test.
should have done it probably about 4
Oof.
days earlier.
Dude,
like
I have
Tom
some
said.
You know, that's tough because that kind of landed on the holiday weekend. Oh, man.
I have some starch test kits right here in the office.
We
you can
have
have
one. We just didn't have a diagram of the numbers.
Oh, I have that too.
I don't have it memorized yet since we're just so fresh.
Right.
Get it? See
Right.
See what I did there?
Fresh.
We need the on the board. Don't
It's
have
on there somewhere.
It is?
I think so. I think
We'll
there's a
spend
rip
10
shot.
minutes looking for it just so I can edit it in for 1 second. Wow, honeys. How many boxes? What's your? I guess you don't have to share that, but what? Good crop of full
Yeah.
crop of honeys for
Yep,
you?
we do. I'll have a all orchards got a good crop. We'll just see what the bitter pit looks like when we get in and get going. They look good right now.
That's the scary part.
Bitter pit comes on quick.
Yes.
So
Should probably just put a calcium spray on just for shits and giggles.
we did.
So I was texting Zach earlier today that I had a story that I probably needed to share after I had a little mishap, which ended up, I figured out, judging by where I was in the field, happened yesterday. And I did not notice until I was ready to unhook the tractor from a lime spreader. So
Way to look over your equipment.
we,
every morning.
yeah, we're gonna back this story up. So we have a lime spreader that is very old, and we had 100-ton of lime that we're trying to spread in a field that we're gonna be planting apples in next year, next fall. And guy went out with our big cat loader and dug down about 1.5 feet of sod and threw it in the back and wadded up the discs with the with the chain and blew apart a couple bearings. And it's so old and junky, we can't get parts for it to come in the next 10 years.
Yeah.
So we asked our good friend Zach if they had a lime spreader that we could borrow. And I thought to myself when I started spreading the lime the next day, I said, I really got to. It's a high pressure job. I got to make sure this gets back with no problems.
Oh, yeah.
Because it, rolled up with like a fresh paint job. Ours is like rusty and dented up from hitting it with buckets. And I was like, man, I got to take care of this thing. I do a great job. We're all the way to the end. I think I'm doing a good job. Finish spreading, drive it over to the barn, go to unhook it, start twisting the handle down, and I'm like, where's the bottom half of the jack? It's gone. Lost it. Got our Ranger. I'm going up and down the road.
Oh, no.
And I was following the tracks of the tire, and there it was. I could see it. There was a pin that goes through the bottom half, and it had fallen out.
Oh, that pin.
That
Okay,
pin
now I know
fell
what you're
out.
talking
The
about.
little pin that holds
Yep.
the two pieces together, and it fell out, and then it was dragging in the dirt for about 10 yards. And then there it was. It was just laying there. And so the piping was a little bit bent, but I did take it to our shop, and our mechanics were able to straighten it out. Works like a charm.
That was nice.
Now it has a 1/2-inch bolt in it instead.
Instead of a pin.
Instead of a
The
pin.
lock nut.
No, just a washer and a
So it'll fall off again.
It's a lock washer.
How did you not see that with the auto steer on? You could have been back there watching and not even.
I'll tell you what, I was looking forward or looking down, not looking
Watching
back.
a movie.
Yeah, had the iPad up in the corner. It's catching up on some Netflix. It's been a while since I got to drive
Right.
a GPS tractor.
Right.
They're all calling me lazy. They're like, "What do you mean you're putting that on the big tractor?" And I said, "That's got GPS. What are we trying to do? We're trying to over apply here or under apply? Know exactly where we're going."
So did you get all the lime out?
Yes.
It's all out.
Yep. All the lime's out and
Spreader's repaired.
the spreader's repaired. I rinsed it out. It's
Oil the chains.
Yep, it's
Grease
just
it?
I got to bring it back. I was told I wasn't allowed to bring it back today because it was too late in the day. I texted him at 1 p.m.
I
and
told him
said-
when I dropped it off, you can't bring it back afternoon on Friday.
or early Monday morning. So yeah, it was a bit of a panic while I was ripping our Ranger up and across this 30-acre field, following tire marks until I found it, which happened to be about halfway through my morning yesterday.
Gotcha.
So that was that story.
Is that field going to be a nursery or full?
That's going to be the apple.
Okay.
We have 10,000 trees in a nursery down by our office.
Right now? Okay.
Yeah. And then we're going to rip those up and then plant them next year.
Okay.
So, so the nursery survived the winter. All the buds came out. We did do a little rebudding on some ambrosias.
Okay.
But all of the Ida Reds and then the Honeycrisp we got from your guys' farm, all are looking great.
Wow.
They're already as tall as we put a bamboo stick in the ground. They're probably all about this tall off the ground,
Nice.
Beautiful,
like
man.
4 or 5 feet.
That's great.
Good looking. We kept it. The deer are starting to get into it. They figured out the electric fence, which doesn't take too much for them to jump over. But,
Yeah.
so we're trying a couple other rotational deer repellent products in there as each time we go in to spray.
Yep. Yep.
But-
That's the key with those is like you have to constantly be applying
Yep.
that.
Is there something you guys can put in the drip line for that?
Not for deer.
No.
It's just foliar because if they start nibbling on the branches, then
Right.
or on the leaves, then they
Tastes
They
bad.
won't like it,
They go,
yeah.
"Ooh."
yeah we've
But most of that stuff washes off so easily every time it
Yeah.
rains.
yeah. So I mean, in the nursery, it's not really that much spraying. It's a little less concerning, I guess, as far as compared to like a regular apple orchard. Even though they're just smaller, so it's just like 100 gallons does a whole bunch because it sprays like 8 rows because they're like 9-foot rows, and then the trees are they've got to be 4 or 5 inches apart. So it's like bang, 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 bang right on top of each other. So you can really cover some ground. We do like every 4th row you spray.
Oh,
You
yeah,
get plenty
nice.
of coverage.
Nice.
So it's really a pretty inexpensive process, and it
Yeah.
saves us a bunch of money. We can grow our own trees for, what did Tom say, like 1/3 of the cost of buying them from a nursery. So
Dude, that's incredible.
we do have another
And you know
nursery
what
in
you're
southern
getting.
Michigan. Yep,
Right.
Because you grew them.
Right.
exactly. Which is funny because what I've heard is that the trees that we plant in the ground are, again, if you're watching, the size of like a pencil. And other people who have a nursery, if you bought trees from a nursery, you would be sending them back because they're so small and they wouldn't even have a chance.
Right.
But we get used to planting those, and now we don't mess around with anything else but putting up a deer fence around the property
Mm-hmm.
because it's
And
the
you
only
plant
way
in
to
the
keep them
fall.
out. And we plant in the fall.
Yep.
So,
Mhm.
which is what I've learned, which I always thought was just a normal thing. Then I got a little older, and I was like, wait, we're the only ones that plant in the fall.
fall,
Everyone
yeah.
does it in the spring. But I don't know. I think the idea is that we give them a full growing season where they're already established. They wake up in the spring, and they're ready to
they're
rock.
in a
And
different spot.
you're not transplanting them at that time.
Right.
But to each his own, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what else? Harvesta. Let's talk about Harvesta.
You want to?
Yeah, why not?
I don't know much about Harvesta.
You're
We can
selling
talk
it.
about it. People are applying
that was
it.
our Harvesta talk.
Yeah.
Just like the cherry season. How was it? Let's talk about it. It was pretty
So-
surprisingly average.
Harvesta is, I would say, it's another harvest tool. It's similar to Retain, but it does work in a different way. Retain inhibits the production of ethylene, which, for those who don't know, ethylene is the plant's ripening hormone. Harvesta blocks the ethylene bindings in the fruit. So there's some interesting studies out there, but
It stops it from maturing.
yes,
And that's what's going to help keep your apple storing longer.
correct.
So
Yep.
This is another tool.
Yes. Yeah. And there's other ways you can use it to help harvest. If I don't know, there's different ways you can use it, but
What is the pre-harvest on that?
I don't think
zero.
Essentially nothing?
It's zero.
I don't think there is.
It's really, really
Yeah.
short.
It-
Well, that's a great tool. to
Don't
have,
quote me on that, but it's 0 days, I think, but there might be a
Okay.
re-entry.
But the re-entry.
Yeah. But yeah, it sprays out as a gas. It's not harmful. So it's interesting application though, right? You can't mix the Harvesta with the water until the last second. So that's why they have these kits. You can buy them out on your own sprayer, or they have a sprayer you can use. That the Harvest isn't it's a separate tank, and there's hoses that come out of that and
so,
tie in
and
right
so they
before.
want to get that. They want to get that mix as close to the nozzles as possible.
Correct.
Because it gets activated as soon as it hits
Yep.
water.
Yep.
So you have it real close to your right at the end by the air blast,
Yep.
where your nozzles are.
Yeah. So other than the application can be kind of a pain in the butt because there's one sprayer running around Michigan.
Okay.
So
How
if
long's the line?
well, the sprayer was here Tuesday. We brought it down to Sparta the next morning, and now I think it's supposed to end up in Watervliet tonight, and then it's supposed to be back up at Benzie on Monday. So
You know,
that
I
thing
didn't,
just constantly being
Everywhere.
shuffled around. Yeah.
I didn't realize how close your Watervliet spot is to our farm.
Oh yeah.
It's-
Have you
it's-
gone there?
I went by it the other day. And I
Oh.
was like, oh my god, it's like
There it
7
is.
minutes from our receiving.
I know.
It's right down the road.
Yeah.
Which I did not know that.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's Harvesta's kind of going on right now. Premier honeys are getting it around this area, and some OG honeys probably.
Be more
Right,
towards the end of the month, most likely.
Yeah, we got a while still,
Mm-hmm.
but
That's crazy. It's crazy that premieres are so much earlier
I know
than a regular honey.
Right.
so
That's
much.
wild. So a couple weeks ago, we did a demo on our farm of the brand new John Deere spray system.
Hmm.
Zach was there.
What's it
Steve
called?
Steve showed up the day before,
Yeah, you guys said, "Oh yeah, come on out today."
right after breakfast.
Showed up there, and I was like,
You're on the phone. I was like looking in the back of your truck. I'm like, I didn't get anything. I didn't buy anything.
didn't buy
I'm looking
anything.
around, and there's nothing in the back. I'm like, what's he doing? And you're like, sweet. When's the sprayer showing up? I was like,
"It's my life, dude.
I
It's
was
a
like, dude,
mess.
it's
My
tomorrow."
life is a mess." Oh, yeah, I know. I wanted to see it, and they came to my own farm, and I missed it. So tell us about it. What's it actually called?
It's Nelson Hardy, I believe.
Well,
is
that
the
was the
brand.
sprayer.
That's the brand of the sprayer.
But the kit that they put on is what it's called, Smart Apply.
I think that's what it was the
It was
Smart
a
Apply.
company. What is it? A company that John Deere just acquired. I think.
Yeah, and they're starting to kind of integrate it a little bit more. We should have him on there. He
Yeah.
said he would come on. The guy who
Oh,
did the
sweet.
demonstration.
That would be
Which
awesome.
he said he's now, what was he, the regional sales something. For Hudson.
yeah.
So
Yep.
he'd be a great guy. Probably some good information on it. But he just did a couple passes in the apples and in the cherries, showing us the smart spray. We did the little stickers that we hang up in the trees, and then he would spray.
Oh, yeah,
and we
like
could see the spray pattern.
yeah.
And so it was pretty interesting to tell the difference because we went down. I had a guy that was actually spraying that day, and we went put some up on our just regular air blast sprayer, and the over application that we're doing compared to how
Oh,
the results from his from their sprayer was pretty significant, the difference. And what was he saying? He could cut down 40% on with their system compared to what we were doing. And that was on one.
It was more than that.
That was on one pass down the orchard. That was on one, just doing one odd row going down and back.
It's pretty interesting.
so it
technology
uses GPS too, right? Like,
It has a John Deere guidance
So-
globe on it.
what do you guys do to mark, like, when your sprayer runs out? Do you guys, like, hang something in that row, or how do you mark it, or what do you...
I look at the grass
I-
at the tire tracks from the last pack.
yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I look down and I go, oh, there's a twig there. There's a rock.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We always hang these little clothespins with reflector tape tied to them.
We do.
But it sounds like with this system, it tells you, like, right where you stop.
Yeah, it won't let you spray. In fact, if you've
Yeah,
been down
if you
that
drive
road,
down
it won't
a
turn
path.
on. You can turn the switches on and it won't.
It won't spray.
It won't
Nope.
spray.
If you've already driven down it
Yeah.
and sprayed it.
Sounds pretty dummy-proof.
Yeah,
Sweet.
and the tractor was super nice. After you took off, I drove it around for a little bit.
Did ya?
And for a 4-wheel drive narrow tractor, it turned. I mean, we have 12-foot rows.
Yeah.
And our other 4-wheel drives, you have to like turn way to the right in order to get back
Make a
in.
big wide swing.
But this tractor, you could just crank it all the way to the side and it caught the next row easily, which I was impressed by. I told him that. I was like, wow,
Dang.
I've never seen a 4-wheel.
It's a lot of stress on the PTO, though.
I was like, well, it's designed for that. As long as you don't jackknife it.
Man.
So yeah, that's a pretty interesting system. It's only cost you a cool $40,000 to get it.
Just for the system or the sprayer,
That
too?
was the sprayer. No, that was just the system, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That he would come. They could said no matter
Retrofit.
what, retrofit to any type of sprayer that you
Yep.
have.
Boy.
Yep.
But if it can continuously do the savings that it claims,
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
And there's so much technology involved in it compared to what some of the smart sprays you see
Yeah.
today.
Yeah.
So
I think
It's just good and bad, right? Things
and-
go wrong.
And
It's
the
like,
attraction to it is the type
Well-
of nozzles. It's like a, what do you say? It was like a subsonic, so it pulsates.
Real
How many?
quick.
I forget. We're putting out a
Yeah,
lot of what
we're
if
well,
numbers.
it has a LiDAR
Yeah.
eye on it, and it senses 270 degrees.
Yeah.
Instead of some of these smart sprayers that you see now, they've got 6 eyes on them. This has just
Yeah.
got one
Gotcha.
that covers the whole,
Right.
which is
Everything.
very nice.
That's
So that's
sweet.
what you were asking too, is because most sprayers you'll have a bank
Mm-hmm.
that'll do like 3 nozzles all the way up. If
Yep.
you have a 9 nozzle
Yeah.
system, and so maybe you only need 1 nozzle on the top,
Mm-hmm.
and you're wasting
Right.
all the rest up the top. And this sprayer does individual ones all the way down per nozzle. So
Yeah, each nozzle.
So
has
we
a
were
little,
we were seeing that.
Yep,
Has a...
little electric valve basically
Yeah.
on and off.
That's crazy.
Each individual one, and it pulsates faster, so it keeps your droplet size the same.
Mhm.
Because in a regular air blast, you turn it on, and that droplet size is there for a second,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
then it dissipates.
Yeah.
Or as time goes on.
No, it's definitely something very interesting that I would like to look into more.
I think I think drones could have a play, too. I do.
Mm-hmm.
Honeybees, honeybee fungicide application.
Dude, I want to see it. Someone's got to do it. Using honeybees to spread fungicides. Remember we talked about that
Oh,
with the
really?
D guy?
And he was like, "Yeah, I've heard of that."
Yeah,
I
was like,
I'm like, all right, I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys.
You
next
guys
week."
been making fun of me. Like, no way is this real.
Yeah, I was like, I'll catch you guys next week. This
Yeah.
is not real
Yeah.
life.
Yeah. It's out there, man. It's going to happen.
Ugh. What else happened this summer? What are we doing?
Man.
A lot of spraying, cherry harvest.
Lots of spraying.
And-
Lots of rain.
Yeah, we've had a decent amount of rain,
Yeah.
which is good. Good
It
for the
is good.
apples.
Yep.
Opposite of last year
Yes.
Yes.
because we had
Very
Zero
dry
rain
last
after
year.
nothing
July.
last year.
After the July 1st.
Yeah, pretty much nothing till
Was that it? Till like
October?
October?
Yeah. Yeah.
Even after we got rain in October, I was pulling trees out, and it's like you got down after 8 inches, and it was bone dry. And it's like we're not even getting any sort of penetration into the soil. It was so
Zero.
dry.
No, we haven't had to worry about that this year. So,
Yep.
hope the apples put size on.
Oh, I've been begging to know, how are the beans?
They're looking
Oh,
really
yeah.
good.
Nice.
Really, really good. Yep. Ed said he was out looking at them earlier this week. Pods look good. Three, four beans in a pod.
Nice.
Should be a good harvest. Hopefully. All done spraying.
All
That's
done.
it. Oh, that's right.
Yep.
Yeah, but what about the brown
Orders.
rot and the pears?
Orders plums.
Oh, the plums. Done spraying.
Yep.
Winterized. Done.
Yep. So they are what they are.
It is what it is.
34. Any good stories from Cherry Harvest? Want to talk about how you crashed the drone?
Oh, I did crash my drone. Yeah, so I did try to do a fly through of our building, our receiving, because we have a loading bay out back, and then you drive in through the front.
Yep.
And so I walked through the building, big tin building, so probably messes a little bit with the connectivity of some things. And I forgot that kind of when I flew it out there, that there's a couple big power lines that go diagonally across the back of the building. And so I put it out there, then I walked out to the front, and I started lifting the drone up, and all of a sudden it says, disconnected. And I had it way up in the air. And sure enough, I walk around the corner, and I see just like one flashing light, just flashing. And it was like, broke all the blades out. Like the camera
no.
was like falling half out of it, out of the gimbal.
Dang it.
Broken plastic everywhere. It took me like 45 minutes with the little tiny screwdriver. I was so mad too.
Dang
In the
it.
middle of the night, too, right?
Middle of the night, yeah. Middle of the night.
Boy.
Nothing better to do with my cherry harvest than fix my drone in sorrow in the corner. But it still works. I actually fixed
Nice.
it up a little bit. Just threw some new blades, plenty of extra blades that gave me when I
Yep.
purchased the used
Okay.
drone.
They
the
come
used
with
unit.
they come with lots of extra blades.
Okay.
Yeah. When we were planting in one of my YouTube videos, we were planting cherries last fall, and I didn't have the drone yet. And I said, Zach, you come shoot some footage? And we're kind of coming up end of the row, and there's just a block of maple trees. And I'm just watching him, and he can't see it because the camera's pointing at us, and he's backing up into it. And I'm like waving, like I'm like in the cab waving, and it just backs right up into the trees, and it's.
Yeah.
It took some damage.
Oh, yeah.
He sent me a picture. He goes, "Yep, gonna need a couple new blades."
Those things are incredible. Yeah.
It is super cool. It's funny how the amigos, they look for it now, because I'll use it to spy on them. If they're doing something, I'll keep it like way up in the air, and I'll go like look at them, and they're in the middle of a field doing something. It takes a, they're like looking. They're like, oh, ice.
Ice.
Right?
No, but it's cool to add another perspective to video, and it's just
Oh,
see
yeah.
bird's eye view of stuff. And like you said, you use it for like scouting beans and looking
I
out
have,
into the
yeah.
field and stuff like that. When saves you probably so much time just
Right.
driving around.
And you can get out in the middle of the field instead of having to walk through
and you
everything.
can just
Right.
look at everything better too. You can see the difference in the plants. I'm sure, like you can see the thickness and the greenery.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I do all that with my drone.
That's because it's a write-off.
Right.
Well,
Any other good stories? Did you do any cherry harvest, Steve?
I did. I drove catching craft a few days. Yep.
Nice.
Yep.
didn't break anything.
No. Nope. My 11-year-old did drive. What did he drive? He drove his first tractor this summer. It was cool. And then the last row of tarts, he drove the catcher. I got off, let him drive it. It was a mess, but he made her through.
Hey, that's how they
There's a
learn.
couple chunks out
He
of the
was like,
trunk,
I don't
but-
want to drive this next year.
The catcher's good. I love.
Yeah.
I always like.
There's a lot going on with the catcher.
It
Yeah,
is.
I
It's
like
always-
the shaker, just the
Yeah.
joystick. And
Yep. The shaker is definitely a lot
Yeah.
easier.
You're in your own world. You don't have to worry about anybody else. You're
I
just
know.
watching the catcher's flipper.
The
tell
The
you when you're
catcher's got
done.
the skimmer and
Yep.
the conveyor. You know, there's so
Everything.
much going on.
I'm-
Tank.
I'm looking to move up to the shaker next year.
Yeah.
From where?
Catcher.
You move up.
Yep.
That's
Climbing the ranks.
on our farm.
Nice.
It's shaker. It's skimmer, fork, shaker, catcher.
Really?
Oh yeah, bus trucks.
You
You're
move
on your
up
own.
to the catcher?
Yeah, catcher's the top.
Oh.
You're always the crew boss when you're driving the catcher because you can see everything.
Yeah.
Oh.
That makes
'Cause
sense.
you can't be in charge of people when you're on the shaker. You don't even know what the hell's going on.
Right,
on the
you
other
don't.
Side.
You don't have a clue.
You just wait and you're like, why are we? What's
Yeah,
going
why-
on? Where's the water? You walk over there and everyone's eating lunch already. You're like, what the? Nobody told me.
Yep.
What else was I gonna ask you, Steve? How about the market?
the
did it do
market's
this
been.
summer?
It,
I did
it
stop
did
in to
really
get
well.
some
It
of
was
that ice cream.
slammed. Did you really?
I did.
Nice.
Oh, he never brought us any.
No, I
No, I
stopped in
didn't.
and what was it? What's the? I got the mix one,
Oh, the
the breeze,
yep,
Yep.
the Orchard Breezer.
and then I went out back and talked to Paul and Weston
Oh,
while I ate my ice cream.
perfect. Nobody told me anything about this.
You were gone.
Huh.
I also texted your wife and I said I'm stopping for ice cream. This was like 2 days after she was on.
Okay,
episode.
gotcha.
We were just talking about it. I was like, we went by and it was like 89. Me and an amigo, and I was like, I'm gonna stop and get an ice cream.
Nice. Those things.
What's the Orchard Breezer? It
It's
sounds,
it's like a cherry slushy just
okay.
mixed with vanilla ice cream.
Dude, it's
and-
actually fire for $17.99. It was
Can
was
we
worth
swing
it.
by and get some? on the
not
way
for
home
one
tonight?
though.
It was
17.
for two.
Okay, I was gonna say she's pricey.
gotta make ends
It's
meet.
closed right now, so we can't.
Right,
get it
they're
right
doing
now.
the flip, right?
Yep, they're flipping the
So what-
market, getting ready for fall.
When does the fall season open up then?
Dude, I knew you were gonna ask me this. I think it's September 19th. In 10 to 12 days.
Yeah.
What's the date today?
The 5th.
The 5th. Oh, okay, so
Coming
2
up.
weeks.
Cornhole tournament this year? Do you need a?
I don't think.
I need a repeat.
Yeah, I don't think so.
It's too bad. Guess I'm the
Um,
one and only.
boy, I did. I smoked our pumpkins a few weeks ago. My fungicide application.
Uh-oh, a little too high a rate?
With
or-
the,
Yeah,
the
you know-
irrigation system or just out spraying?
No, just out spraying.
Oh, okay.
With the backpack sprayer. You know,
a
with
little
the,
too much phone while you're spraying? Or?
You know, I don't really know what I did wrong, but it was 90 out. So,
You know,
but I was leaving, and I was like, I gotta get these sprayed before I go. And yeah,
90
it
degrees is usually a pretty.
it really smoked
it's
every
a
even
no-go.
pumpkins that were already growing. It aborted them. I stressed. I mean, they're coming back. They're pushing through it, but now it's
They're
too
coming
late.
back. It's like thin. It's like thinning an apple tree.
Right.
It's like,
It
"Ah,
seriously is what it is.
Steve,
It's
what,
like
are you,
I put.
what are you up to today? I'm thinning my pumpkins.
It's
Crop's too
literally-
big.
I stressed out the pumpkin plant so much it aborted its fruit. Right, just like an apple does. Just like an
Same
apple
thing.
tree.
Same thing. Just
What
put
were
a
you
little
spraying for?
NAA on it.
Downy and powdery.
Okay.
They were starting to show up, so I was like, that's why I was like, I gotta spray these. I know it's 90. I just gotta go.
Hmm.
You
Yeah,
drive
hurt-
by it,
hurt
you
'em
just
that
see.
bad, huh?
Yeah.
You see Steve's field. You drive by and you go, you hate to see
Well, yeah. Oh yeah. The family's not too happy with me, but what do you do?
What about the corn maze?
Corn maze is nice. You know, I wish we were
Longer?
better at growing corn.
Oh,
I guess.
Can you see over the tops? Well, maybe not you.
In
but
one
could us?
spot.
Could we?
Yes. Yes. A
Sorry.
a
Had to
normal
sneak us
height
short.
person could probably cheat in spots.
To do-
In the middle, it is short in a couple spots in the middle, but then there's also spots where it's like 10 feet tall.
How many acres was it?
It's
That
like
piece?
1.5, I think, maybe
you
one and
timed
a
it?
half. How long? What?
To get through.
Oh,
Do you guys
no,
have like family competitions? You should just line the kids up and say first
No,
one, fastest
I
one
just-
to get through.
I mow it. So
Just the zero turn.
yep,
You just keep it that
I just-
60-inch width or whatever.
You
Yep.
got to be eating up those blades going
Oh.
through them corn stalks, huh?
Well, I cut it when it was short. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what's happening to those blades.
Yep. Yep. Corn
Oh,
maze is
man.
good. It's gonna be haunted corn maze, I think, this fall.
Ooh.
Well, you're gonna let people you're gonna have people hiding and jump, do
Well,
the
I
jump
think
scares and stuff.
I don't know. It's my mother-in-law's in charge of that
Like
part.
screams in
so.
the dark. What's that called? Is that what that's called out in?
Yeah, there's one of
Out the
them.
fairgrounds.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And then there's another one, isn't there?
I
somewhere?
went to one that was out at the fairgrounds, and it was. I've never waited in a line that long in my life
To do
Mm.
absolutely nothing.
to go walk through and It's like watching
Be
a car
bored,
crash.
yeah.
I mean, it's like watching a scary movie. Like you choose to watch it because you're like, oh, it's scary, and then during the movie, I'm like, what am I doing? They're just terrified, waiting to be jump scared. But it's like an addiction that you just can't.
But I think isn't there one that goes on out in Kalkaska that's supposed to be
Spooky.
really scary?
I'm not sure. I only know about the one that's out on.
Right.
We should get some more information on that. Maybe we got to go through it. A little live.
Do a live podcast.
Live
I would
podcast.
love to hide in the corner and scare people.
That would be fun.
That'd be so funny. We could just strap some GoPros to our heads and just
Yeah.
scare the Jesus out of people.
I'm in.
Sounds fun.
The other thing is too, our cow, Patsy.
Passed away.
Nope, she's in the process.
Jeez.
Sorry, she's having
She's
babies.
Yep.
Nice.
So we just started like the first steps today.
Nice.
Like I don't know, give her a shot. They're trying to get her into heat, right?
Oh.
And then the guy, we bought some semen from.
Well,
Jesus Christ.
I'll have to get the name of who we bought it for, but it's out west somewhere.
Gotcha. Mail shipped in.
Yep. And some guy locally has it that's going to come do the whole thing, I guess.
You're not going to slip on the long glove. And
Well, no.
did you fly out and extract the semen yourself?
No, I did not.
The old-fashioned stuff.
No.
Oh,
So,
I thought this was an authentic place.
what, like 240 days from today?
240?
We'll have a baby.
That's exciting.
We don't know if it's a male or female or anything.
Just one day. Are you prepared to deliver?
I'm
Help.
ready. I'm ready.
I feel like that's so weird.
Had 4 kids. I think I could muster through.
It's probably a little bit different show. Well,
Other
anyone
than
else?
that,
I mean, it's a pretty quick episode. No guests this week, so we're just trying to do a little recap and trying to remember.
get back in the flow.
Try to remember how to podcast and try not to bomb too bad on the first episode back. But
we should just delete this one and try again.
we should just start back over tomorrow.
No, it's good. It's good.
Yeah, we'll have some good guests coming up. October, mid October, for some more sponsored episodes with our friends at Wilbur Ellis, as well as other guests sprinkled in throughout. So if you guys have any questions or people you'd like to hear from or anything like that, you guys can put it in the comments down below. This is available on Spotify, YouTube, Apple. Not on
No
Google Play.
Google.
No
Google
Google.
Play. You hate to see it, Steve.
Missing out.
But this
Missing out.
has been episode
Did you know that
10.
across the world,
What?
Google is more popular than Apple? We're missing a lot
talked-
of our
we
audience.
actually talked about that. We're missing out. That's the thing keeping us from.
We just can't connect with these people.
if we could get on Google, it'd be Rogan. It'd be Rogan and us just right,
Oh,
just
man.
right here. Neck
He'd
and
be in
neck.
trouble.
It'd be like I have to have these guys on and talk to them. Oh, all right, guys. This
Awesome.
has been good.
It's fun.
We're
Yeah.
back.
Good to see you guys.
Yep.
We'll catch you guys next week in the Specialty Cropcast on Pomes and Stones.